of International World Class Championship Wrestling. It's time now to go right to ringside.
And his opponent, weighing in at 269 pounds, from the mountain of doom, the land of shadows, Mondo Clean.
Fans, if you didn't hear that, he is 269 pounds of undefinable meanness.
Right. And he belongs to the Springfield Fitness Club, I heard.
From the mountain of doom in the land of shadows, this guy doesn't... Where did you get that stuff from?
Lord, he looks great. He looks great. Oh, I wish I could go back 20 years and look half that good.
I'm not sure what he's wearing.
I have no idea that he's a fantastic outfit. This is one of the young stars in the International World Class Wrestling. Now, let's get it right this time. You messed up
You
4
still
times.
didn't get it right. It's International World Class Championship Wrestling. Just forget it. Just forget it and pay attention to
I'm
the
going to get that right before this year's over with.
Dusty Wolf, 220 from San Antonio, Texas. This is going to be a tremendous challenge for this young kid against a very intimidating, very mean, ruthless guy by the name of Mondo Clean. As we indicated, 269 pounds. He spits into his hand and says, "Let's get ready." He is ready for anything.
Mondo Clean is one of the great wrestlers coming up. I see a great future for him.
An Irish whip of Dusty Wolf. Kind of a low blow.
Oh, you want to see him on studio? Stop looking at Miss Fitness and get to the matches.
Now Clean with Mondo Clean with an authoritative standing side headlock. He wrenches it in. Dusty Wolf is trying to break it by slapping or hitting the lower back of Clean. Mondo Clean not feeling the effect of that at all.
Ruthless. He stays on his man. Never lets up. I've got to admire that.
He's got the oddest kind of hair you'd ever want to see, but my guess is not too many people have the guts to tell him that.
Well, he reminds me of a great wrestler I knew in the old days called the Mongolian Stopper. He looked the same. Mongolian Stopper was about 20 pounds heavy, but this man had the same tactics. Get in there and destroy.
Double chop, a series of double chops, a snapmare, and then a stomp to the chest. Clean, it looks like nothing that Dusty Wolf can do will have any effect on this guy.
Oh, look at that smooth, fantastic slam.
He doesn't just drop him. He really drives him into the mat.
Hello, Mario. Ox Jr. want to say hello this evening.
Now Dusty Wolf is whipped into the far rope. Clean misses a clothesline. Wolf with a kick to the face. Let's see if this is going to have any effect at all.
That's Dusty Wolf. He's coming right back. There's a tough kid in there. He's a veteran of 15 years of wrestling.
Mondo's rubbery leg. He's actually down. Dusty Wolf with a great drop kick. Now he pushes Mondo Clean into the far rope. Let's see what Wolf can do. An elbow, it looks like, to the throat. Now a chop to the side of the head.
Hey, we're going to have to find out where this man lives at. Sometimes you take this punishment to find out if the odds are. And he comes right back. Dusty, I think, took his best shot, but this guy is tough, super tough.
Good Lord. He is mean. A whip into the rope.
Oh! He drove him down
Wolf up with one hand. Wolf at 220 pounds. This guy is nuts.
This man is powerful. Powerful.
Again, he picks up Wolf by the hair and the ears. He whips him into the far rope. And flying shoulder block.
Fantastic. This guy has a lot of wrestling moves.
He's tough. You got to tell whatever he may want you to believe, he is extremely intelligent. And he looks like to be totally without morals. He is ruthless. Looks like it missed there. Dusty Wolf turned. And Mondo Clean doesn't seem to know what it is to
full flush this match field. Now he's got that reverse chin lock on him, which is good. Driving that back. Trying to weaken him a little more.
Ox, I think you'll see that as the match progresses, Mondo Clean can get dirty and can get tough, but it looks like he can also exhibit some wrestling moves.
He does have a very good wrestling ability. And, you know, in the international wrestling, first class.
You got it wrong again. Please, let's just forget it. We're going to have a seminar on it a little bit later. In the meantime, the reverse chin lock from Mondo Clean. For your information, it's International World Class Championship Wrestling, and for many of our fans,
I'll get that right before the year's over. International.
World Class Championship Wrestling.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And then we'll change the name a year from now.
They'll change it just as soon as I start memorizing it.
Now Clean with those, Mondo Clean with those driving blows into the abdomen of Dusty Wolf. Dusty's a tough kid, and he's going to,
Oh, look at that boot to the stomach. He's hurt. He's down to his, he's going to take a while to catch his breath.
his toughness is really going to be challenged here. Look at the massive physique of this Mondo Clean. Intimidating. He whipped him so powerfully into the rope that our cameraman, fans, you couldn't see it, but our cameraman was knocked off the ring apron. That's why we had that momentary lapse there.
That's power at it. Here's that old reverse neck.
Oh, this is it. Good.
That's it. Bar the ball.
Mondo Clean, if he's got any morals at all.
But he's not through yet. Wait, what's this?
He's reversing the knee pad and drives it into the right pectoral area of Dusty Wolf. 1, 2, and 3. That is it.
Oh, my Lord.
Wow. This Mondo Clean is awesome.
All I can say, if that man would have a talk with me and make me his manager, I could make that man the world heavyweight champion. But again,
The winner of this match.
I don't get you.
Again, I can't find anybody to match. I went all managed. I went all over the world.
Hi, I'm Justin Joseph Obi. If you'd like to see me jump into your hometown, watch this.
If you're looking for the best professional wrestling available anywhere in the world, look no further. International world-class
They
championship.
double team you. Improvised arm drag, which was
Out of a collar and elbow tie-up. Not bad for Snyder there.
not bad. Like I say, he needs a little more practice in that ring, but he's given a chance. That's why I love the International Wrestling Association here. They're giving these people climbing up on that rope.
That's the Georgia Gorilla up in the lights just about. He's on the third rope. He's going to come down hard on Stratus's left arm. He does. It's going to be lit for a while. Drives the top of Stratus's head into the ring. And now, a series of significant punches to the top of the
Got
head.
to break that up. But you see, he did the wrong thing. He did not try to cover. He didn't try to get that win.
Should have gone for the pin.
You've got to try for that win at all. Oh, a beautiful clothesline.
Wow.
A flying clothesline.
Here comes the pin. It's one.
But see, this time he tried it, but he didn't quite. Oh, no, not that fist. Oh, I hate him using them fists in that ring. I never had to do that in my career. But
Nor did you ever a rake of the eye.
I can't comment on that, by the way. But
It's good to have the voice of honesty and respect here for the rules.
Ox Jr., you never see me rake anybody's eyes, and just shut up. Oh, I can't stand that little guy there.
Now Sampson is tagged in after a snapmare from GQ Stratus. Sampson, that's got a really great teamwork here. A snap of the neck followed up by a really high elbow drop. Here comes the cover. The referee's distracted. Here we go. 1, 2. Up.
They had a pin there, but the referee, see, sometimes that manager hurts you as well as helps you. They left the referee alone. The referee would have seen that he was down. He was actually down for a 5 or 6 count.
Exchanging some
Here's
right
another
here.
suplex coming up.
Sampson is really good with those suplexes.
Well, he didn't quite get him as high as Tony Atlas, so he might not have the power of Tony Atlas, but a suplex hurts you, believe me.
Here
looks like...
And here's the teamwork. Right on the back of the neck there from Stratus.
I tell you, that hurts. That man's not moving real good at this time. Again, the referee is not seeing the man. 1, 2.
Casey's hurting himself and hurting his own team. Here comes 2 and 2.5. And the Georgia Gorilla #1 kicks
That
out.
was awful close, and I can only say that the other man hurt his own partner that time.
Fans, don't go away. We'll be right back, right here, with more of International World Class Championship Wrestling.
But the Masked Gorilla is doing pretty good as far as I'm concerned.
He really is. In comes Snyder now.
He rocked his cradle. But again, he did the wrong thing. Instead of trying to finish him off, he puts on a wrestling hold.
And they go right to the armbar. Well, maybe this guy Snyder is a wrestling purist. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't want to mix it up.
Well, you see in wrestling, when you get that advantage, when you have that man in that position to pin him, you've got to try to do it. You might not never get that opportunity again.
Sampson snapmares Snyder over. In comes the Georgia Gorilla, who's not the legal man in the ring at all. And Sampson and Stratus take advantage of it. They're double teaming now. Snyder is rolled over by Sampson. Here we go. Again, Fornini, the referee, is distracted. Let's see if we can get a 3 out of this. 1, not even a 1.
I think he pulled him up on the man. He wanted to finish him some more. He wants to show this policeman that the last ticket he got that he wasn't going 90 miles an hour.
You can tell.
Oh, you're back suplex. Beautiful suplex. High elevation. Everything is perfect.
Snyder was jackknifed there. And adding insult to injury. Wow, is that a slap in the face?
This guy wishes he write tickets somewhere.
He's not going to stand for this. He's laying in those fights. All 4 men are in the ring now. The referee is really challenged.
The policeman is dazed. He's hurt. He wishes he'd stayed home, rest some kids on the street, for jaywalking.
Do you think we can stick to wrestling here?
And throw him out of the ring. That's good.
You know nothing about his police career.
Pardon me, sir.
I said you know nothing about his police career. How can you say what you just said about the guy? He's a wrestler now. Let's keep it to wrestling.
He's wrestling this evening, but his full-time duty, the manager.
There you could see the glint of those sharpened spurs there on the boots of Kevin the Truth Casey. About to lay him into Snyder. He's getting in position there. Snyder is dazed. He's not quite out on his feet, but he's certainly dazed. A rub of the head there by the Georgia Gorilla.
He probably should have told him to get in there and tag out so I can get a fresh man in. You've got to get that fresh man in there.
Sampson and Stratus with some really classic tag team maneuvers and cutting off one man and weakening him.
Looks like, see the other blonde, a little bit tired. What's his partner in there? You've got to get that partner in there.
Now you see Sampson before he tags out, laying in the cheap shot. The crowd yelling, Duke, Duke, Duke. But Sampson and Stratus, as we said, using classic tag team wrestling techniques and cutting off half of the
Absolutely. Keep the weak man in there and beat him up some more. I enjoy that. I mean, I don't approve of it, but whatever I said.
I get you. We all heard you the first time. We know exactly what
Again, he's hurting his own man. Get out of there, Gorilla. Go get a banana or something.
That's a snapmare now,
right?
By Stratus.
I'm surprised at your knowledge of the wrestling holds. I approve of that. You've been studying some books or...
I've been watching these old Ox Baker movies.
I can tell because you know all the moves that I used to have.
And I'm going to see how I escape from New York in just a few hours.
I see you've seen a couple of my movies.
Yeah, I was indisposed and kind of roped into it.
So, in other words, you snuck in the back door?
Pretty much. I enjoyed it.
Okay, here comes another turnbuckle. Oh!
Snyder just barely ducks under. He's able to tag the Georgia Gorilla.
Now the Gorilla should do some great. That's it. There's 1, 2. Back to the other one. 3, 4. Shut the door.
Boom. Double headbutt. They tried to block it to no avail.
Right.
And now Casey
doing the wrong thing, going after the manager. The manager's not in that ring. You should be in there trying to pin one of them blondes.
But here he comes right back into the ring. The Gorilla, though, is slowed down considerably.
Well,
whatever energy he had, he wasted a lot of it chasing Kevin Casey.
Oh, beautiful neck breaker. Beautiful neck breaker. You must have watched some of my old movies. I was famous for that move, of course.
Sampson really laid it right in there, and now Stratus is tagged in.
Oh, I think this is a maneuver I've seen him do before, and they're quite good at up on that rope. He should come to big elbow. Yes!
That is great double teaming. You got to give him credit. Here comes the pin. 2.
He's going to kick out of that, believe it. Yes,
that's it. The $1 Billion Babies, like them or not, are a great wrestling team.
Yeah, if they didn't have their manager right now, I think I would try to manage myself. I think I could take them two to the top, but they have a lot of work cut out for them.
The winner of this contest, the $1 Billion Babies.
There's the announcement. They deserve to win. It's not popular with the crowd here, but they deserve to win.
Yeah.
Fans, don't go away. Up next, what you've been waiting for, the main event.
This is Kevin the Truth Casey for the $1 Billion Babies. If you'd like us to grace your hometown, stay tuned for these important messages.
If you're
perhaps one of the most monstrous champions in the history of International World Class Championship Wrestling, his name is, of course, Tony Atlas. This guy is a monster. T.D. Madison, 240 pounds from Madison Avenue, New York City. has got the greatest challenge of his young, budding career as he faces the 285-pounder Tony Atlas, former Mr. USA, former World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion, now, of course, the International World Class Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. You see the Boston Bad Boy there, proudly holding up that belt, and the action's about to begin. T.D. Madison signifying that he'd like a hold of that belt. So would a lot of other people. You're going to have to get by a very tough, very experienced ring veteran in this guy, Tony Atlas. We are jam-packed here, and the crowd is really on T.D. Madison's side. We will see just how far that support is going to carry him, however. Madison, as we indicated, pretty much a newcomer to the world of professional wrestling. Tony Atlas, far from being a newcomer, and they're just about to tie up now as the Boston Bad Boy makes his way gingerly outside the ring. He will stay nearby his champion, and they tie up. Collar and elbow tie up. Atlas has got Madison backed up against the ropes. He will surely not clean. He did. I was about to say he wasn't about to break cleanly, but he did, and it's a big surprise as he flexes those massive pectoral muscles. This guy, as we said, is an incredible monster. Incredible tricep development of just about every muscle on that massive body. And he easily pushes back T.D. Madison into the ropes. Thought he was about to rip off that shirt there. Not much to it. And a lot to cover. Christopher Cruz here nearby ringside. Ox Baker will be joining us just a little bit later in the hour. The collar and elbow tie-up now, and a standing side headlock. Atlas whips Madison over to the mat. Look at the arms. Look at the huge arms. There have been some who call their arms 24-inch pythons. This guy Atlas is at about 25, 26 easily. And he's squeezing, and Madison squeezing Atlas as well. He backs him up into the ropes. Let's see what happens here. Atlas has indicated a clean break. Madison doesn't want it. A whip into the far rope. Atlas easily with a football tackle, and Madison is down. Atlas again to the ropes. And again. Madison catches him, and Atlas is really surprised. There's Atlas hanging under the ropes and screaming at the crowd. You can't really blame him. And we're about to be joined shortly now by Ox Baker, who has made his way to ringside. Ox, welcome to the program here on International World Class Championship Wrestling. We are seeing this championship match with a 285-pound champion, Tony Atlas. And as we indicated, T.D. Madison has a real challenge ahead of him.
Well, you know, when you're the champion, everybody is out after you, and naturally this man, if he could get a win over Tony Atlas tonight, would have... but Tony Atlas looks like he's in too great a shape.
He really does, but a flip outside the rope, and Madison looks like he's on top. Boston Bad Boy and Tony Atlas conferring quickly.
Well, you know, Tony's trying to say, take it easy. This man has a few tricks up his sleeve, but don't worry, we'll get him sooner or later. That's the way I used to do it when I was managing. I tell him, man, slow down a little bit. You know, the man is keyed up. He wants a win over the champion. You can't hardly blame him.
Easy to lose your perspective inside the ring, and that's why I think T.D. Madison may be at a disadvantage since Tony Rumble is out the ring advising Atlas. Atlas, who has now torn off his shirt to some extent, and look at that pectoral development. This guy is incredible.
Well, you know, anytime you work out at a gym 4 or 5 hours a day like Tony Atlas, he's in fantastic shape. He keeps himself in shape. And the other man is a pretty fair wrestler, but he's against a man that is overpowering him at this time.
A crashing blow. This guy, Madison, is going to learn a lot today here in the ring. Atlas is a willing teacher and slams him into the turnbuckle. Atlas, as well, Ox, has, as well as muscular development, has that certain meanness to him. A belly-to-back suplex.
Well,
Madison almost jackknifed.
Yeah,
I'm sure you know what meanness is all about.
Yes, I had a lot of meanness in my life because the fans are yelling and screaming. They realize the man is too powerful for the other man. They would like to knock him out, but Tony Atlas is a great athlete. All over the world, he showed that he's one of the best. He has the belt at this time. This young man is in there with a star. And look at that headbutt off that rope.
Right off the second rope, and that has got to just really daze Madison. My notes tell me that this guy, Madison, has a degree from Harvard Law School. You got to wonder if he's wondering at this point whether he should have stuck to the fairly safe practice of law. Very few headbutts in that profession.
Well, see, he's out of it right now. He doesn't know where he's at. He'd like to take a minute's rest. But Tony, the champion that he is, what you've got to do, he's going to stay on his man. Now he's showing it to people, right? He knows his man is beat, but he wants to show to people what hard work in the gym does.
That most muscular pose, you can see that.
Oh, yeah. he's like me. I've got to spend 5 minutes in the gym every day. I've got to do that.
You look around and see if everything's clean, all the towels are picked up, and then you head back out.
Well, you see, I don't take a shower every day, but I do take a lot of sauna baths. But I'm there for 5 minutes, and I do watch the guys work out, and some of them are very interesting. Oh, he's slamming his head down into that mat.
You got to wonder at what point the referee is going to stop in and say maybe Madison just can't handle it anymore. Fans, don't go away. We'll be right back right here with more of International World Class Championship Wrestling. There's a distracting Boston bad boy. Look at those, laying those solid forearms right into the chest of T.D. Madison.
You know, when you can hear him this far away, you know that he's driving him and it's hurting the man. A lot of people say they don't hurt each other. That man is hurt at this
We
time.
saw the expression there on the face of the referee, Tom Fornini. He looked like he was in pain just watching crashing blows. This, again, an indication of the meanness, the kind of disrespect sometimes that Tony Atlas
Look, he's
has for
slapping
his
his face.
opponent. And that's disrespectful as well.
They got away from the action. They shouldn't have got. They want to see that manager all the time. I want to see Tony Atlas in it. I know, Ox Jr., you want to see Tony Atlas too.
And we see as if Atlas needed help. An elbow right to the throat of T.D. Madison.
Well, you talked about his meanness. Maybe he gets some from his manager also.
Good training. This T.D. Madison comes from a family of doctors. Two of his sisters are doctors, both of his parents as well.
There's that full Nelson. I don't think I've ever seen anybody get out of that full Nelson.
He may wish they were chiropractors after this.
When he locks them big pythons around you, I can tell you right now, you wish he was back in school. Yeah.
This is going to have to be it. Madison is trying to power his way out of it. And look, he's maybe successful.
Wait a minute. This would be a first as far as I know.
Maybe if he could sit out, it looks like he's backing Atlas into the turnbuckle. He does. And we'll see if Madison could do something now. But he's got Atlas at a disadvantage. Rams the shoulder into Atlas's midsection. An Irish whip into the far turnbuckle. And now Madison up on the second rope. He's hesitating a little bit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 blows to the top of the head. Boston Bad Boy's beside himself. And Atlas is down.
Strictly against the rules. I wish they'd obey the rules around it. I always obey the rules when I wrestle. I can't understand these referees.
Just like Tony Atlas always obeys the rules.
Shut up, Ox Jr. I don't want to even talk to you right here.
Rumble had to slap Atlas there. Now Atlas is chewing on the outside of the ring.
He's working him up. He said that man we should be home.
Good camera work there. As you can see Atlas saying, "Whoa, wait a minute, time out." And the referee says, "We got to have a conversation about the rules, folks. No timeouts in this great sport of ours."
Right.
Now, Atlas, here's the smile. Is this guy a master psychologist or what in the ring? And Madison, after getting those tremendous beatings off, is actually considering shaking Atlas's hand.
You see, that's just a ploy. He's stalling for time. I think a couple of them punches on the turnbuckle hurt him. He's stalling for time. I think he's got his breath back now. He's ready, what I call, for the kill.
I think whatever the outcome of this match, Madison has got to say, I've learned a lot. Let's see if he can maybe upset this great champion.
That's why I like to thank this international wrestling. They give these guys an opportunity to get in there with a champion. They should be thanked and congratulated, because this kid nowhere else can get a chance for this championship. But he's getting one here, and so far I'd say he's done the best, and he's done the most of it.
In addition to Tony Atlas's imposing physique, you've got to wonder if Madison is really intimidated by his craziness. Atlas seems just a little bit off, and as we've indicated before, just so very, very mean as he slams Madison's head into the top turnbuckle. Now the second turnbuckle. Looks like he may go down for the first as well. He is just manhandling this young kid.
You know, actually, he could have finished him off, but he wanted to punish this man and show him that he's not in the same ball game with Tony Atlas.
There's that
Look at that
leftiness.
suplex. Beautiful suplex.
Tremendous crashing blow.
That takes a lot out of you. I've had a lot of them in the past.
And a high five from the Boston Bad Boy, who's indicating his approval of the move. As the fans indicate their disapproval. And now Atlas, look at the tremendous chest development there, the pectoral development. He is indicating he's going to bring Madison all the way up and slam him all the way down, of course.
This is the end of the ball game. You're going to see some power here.
This Madison is 240 pounds.
Up over his head. You do not believe this man is strong. Look at there.
Up into the lights. He holds him and smiles.
Boom. That is an 8-foot slam on the mat. He is not moving, if you notice.
Good night. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. A good victory and a great effort by T.D. Madison.
No, Ox Jr., you can't go up there and thank Tony. Just quiet down. Oh, this Ox Jr. gets on my nerves.
Does this Ox Jr. exist, or is he just kind of a figment of your imagination?
Well, I can't find people to talk to me, so I made a perfect image of my most favorite wrestler, Ox Baker. That's who I talk with all the time.
And there you have the very victorious Tony Atlas with that beautiful International World Class Championship Wrestling belt as the Boston Bad Boy continues to taunt the great crowd here.
Say what you want about it, mean, ornery, wants to hurt somebody, he's still the champion.
Now let's see what Tony Rumble has to say if we can pick that up from the overhead mic. I think it's kind of just generic insult, screaming, and yells. And the fans here aren't going to take that kind of stuff. They're going to yell right back at you.
Well, to me, it's up to the promotion to find a photo for Tony Atlas, you know, and get him...
Fans, a serious note for just a moment. One of the great tragedies of modern society is that of missing children. We'd like you to watch this now from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children.
This week's missing child is Elena Kachina Butler from Chico, California. Elena has been missing since March 16, 1989.